Hello, my name is Obus Bezali Brodo, aka Obuzali. I'm the Chief Responsibility Officer of the Christian Talent Community, Christian Entertainment Community, a community of talent from over about 300 churches, talent representation, singers, comedians, dancers, fashion designers, graphic designers, and what have you, Sage and the rest. Uh, we came together to be able to have a common voice or a common ground where we can develop ourselves to become stars and not willing and ready to soil our core values. Because when people grow on that, it's a common core value. Growth is definite and steady. One of the reasons we came together is to be able to be heard, to be seen, to be felt, and to create industry from ministry, because Jesus said, my meat, the word meat was translated my business or my nourishment is to do the will of the Father. Therefore, we have been imbued, God has given us all it takes to become who we need to be. Now, we also realize that in a population of over 80 million people, like I always said, we don't have a unified, common, defined platform and structure that caters for the entertainment needs of this community, and it's appalling. It's very, very appalling. So we came together to be able to see how we can work together. Now, the truth about it is, all the talents that we have, the Christian talent per se is the worst hit when it comes to development, value, relevance. There is no Christian entertainment industry. There is no gospel music industry. What you have in Nigeria, what you have are pockets of brilliancies. Somebody does well and wow, Eureka, the church said we found it. And they built something around him. And because there are pockets of network of churches that have sprout out, those churches are able to promote their boys and their own, with their CDs selling everywhere, their materials and their content selling everywhere. But we don't have an intentional, structured, strategic, unified platform that caters for the entertainment need of especially the Christian entertainment practitioner. So this had prompted us to come into the Christian entertainment community. What can we do? And so we came together and we started registration. We started putting our acts together. Mind is not just music, comedy, music, dance, graphics, fashion, films, foods, and what have you. Let me get you this. Like I said, this is the prospectus for all we do. The arms of CTC, our objectives. The CTC TV, the magazine, the food department, the conferences we are engaged in, the social media structures, how to be one of us. So we itemized everything and decided to look inward. Now, presently, there is a need to structure and strategize to adapt to the current situation globally. The pandemic, COVID-19 pandemic, have changed everything, and we have to adapt. What are we doing now? We are going after the Gideon strategy. The Gideon strategy for the 3 levels of leadership that must be present in everything that we do. But first, we are saying we want to be able to start the development of Christian talents. Let it be a structure. Let it be a school. Let it be a tangible, identifiable authority in our society, in our land. Let it be a norm. Let it be a value-laden structure that a child can walk up from school and you ask him, what do you want to be when you grow old? And he says, I want to be a gospel singer. It would be awesome to be awesome. We want to be able to take care of our health, be able to have schemes like the quality and affordable healthcare structures where you can be able to treat yourself with the least requisite amount. We want to be able to have platforms to develop our talents from scratch, from the bottom level to the top. And we have started with the Christian Entertainment Development Conference. You can go and watch that out on YouTube, official CTC TV on YouTube. The conference has started, and we had loads and loads, 3 episodes that you can watch to develop yourself. From there, we want to be able to create platforms for our children to be seen and to be heard. They should be heard. You never know how many kids are gifted that you have not heard of. Give me the opportunity to provide for you children that you have not seen that are massive singers. It will blow you away. One more thing that we do, let me get this. We also began to create platform for visibility. We have training once every month before the pandemic, but now we're doing it online. That's why I'm having this recording with you now. We do compilation CDs, get some of the best that we know can run and stand on their own in the community, and we produce them, we package them, and we sell them. We sell them or give them to people who can support us and get what we can have and put it back into the community so that we can grow. We have season 1, season 2, season 3. We have all this out. We have our conferences also out. This is the first CD conference. Somebody saw this somewhere. He listened to the audio and called me and he said, look, we need to do things together. The community, the Christian community need to grow. This is the latest one. You can get them. They are available. We also have them online on our YouTube channel. You can go and get all that. So we need to create visibility for our children. The ones that are gifted, create a platform. Let people watch them. Let people be blessed by them. After that, what next? We need to create a platform also to recognize and reward them. Trust me, if your child has the capacity to sing and people love him and is so amazing, and one day he wakes up and says, ladies and gentlemen, the best gospel music minister for this year is Obus Bezali Brado. What happens? You give me an award, you give me some amount of money, no matter how small it is, it will psych me up. It will motivate me to a level. We need to have all these structures on ground. We need to have food production, preservation, and provision. Recently, you saw where people went to break into a warehouse and they saw food for COVID-19. Even if it is not their food, even if it is not their industry, even if it is not their right, people are hungry. They ran and took everything. If we have that as a Christian entertainment community, none of our children will be involved in such acts. None of our children, because they already have provision at home. We need to do this. We need to stop relying on our pastorates to think that that is the only way we can be blessed. One more thing I need to show you. The importance of okay, look, now we need to do that. We are doing that. We also need to do, we are also into the provision of shelter and agro tourism. Let me explain to you. If we, as many as we are, even if we are 1,000 and we all give 3,000 in 3 months, just 3,000 naira in 3 months, 1,000, that is 3 million naira. As simple as it is, simple semantics as it is, 3 million naira, you go to some certain remote villages around your vicinity, you will get land of 200, 100,000 naira. If you buy 5 lands or 4 plots of land, or 10, that is 1 million naira. You still have how much? 200,000, 2 million naira. You can run agriculture, harvest the crops after a while, give to marketers, make some money. You still own the land and you cannot begin to do other things. So we want to go into investments. These are schemes that are on ground. There are so many schemes on ground. I don't want to talk to us all about now, but you can come in and find out. You can reach us on 0703 888-2449, and you can reach me on my platforms or on our platform, official CTC NG, on Facebook, Instagram, on Twitter, or you can reach my personal page, Obus Zali 1 on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and the rest, and Obus Zali on Facebook. I'll talk to you about people are registering. We have promised. I wrote a book recently about the essence of what we are here, why God has brought us here, and what our role is as Christian entertainment practitioners. And I promised to give the book out to the first set of 100 people who would register in the club, in the community. And trust me, it's almost going. But if I'm touched, I will give all the books I've published. I will give them out. The ones I have not sold, I don't say so. I'll give them out. But ladies and gentlemen, what am I saying? I'm calling on all of us to join the community. Yes, there'll be yearly dues, annual dues, which we already have. People who are registered, there are people who have registered. You start seeing their names soon. We have an online television where we showcase everything that we have. And with the synergy that we have, we can make a superstar in 1 week. We have DJs all over the land that we have signed a memorandum of understanding with. We have online bloggers, close to about 100 of them. The DJs, close to about 100 of them from different segments that we have signed memorandum of understanding with. We are coming gradually. But I'm doing this broadcast and this recording to invite you to join us, in this race. We need to provide for our own. Trust me, famine is coming. Intellectual laziness is already here. That's why people can retweet anything that they see posted to them that even don't make sense. So what am I saying? Join us. Let's begin the race. The Christian entertainment community. We're already at the visibility stage for this year. We're shooting videos for those who don't have at a very considerable rate. The most powerful thing about video is creativity, camera, location, and costume. It's not about razzmatazz, about this and the message, most importantly. How you creatively tell the story. No, creative storytellers make life come alive, make everything come alive. And that's one of the things we are doing. So we are inviting all of us and we're imploring you to join us as we adopt the Gideon strategy. Now, what is the Gideon strategy? This is the Gideon strategy. Let me get the Gideon stuff for us. Now, the Gideon strategy involves okay, I think I have it. Now, we want to imbibe the Gideon strategy. The Gideon strategy, when God told Gideon that he will win the battle, and God had to convince him with so much, reducing the people from 32,000 to 700. Of course, I will take off if I'm the one, because 700 from 32,000 to fight millions of people. But when God convinced him and brought him down to the left, to the valley where the enemies were, the Midianites and the rest were having gist about somebody who had a dream, and the guy said, this is Gideon. When he was convinced, immediately, when that dream was better than him and that realization came, he entered 3 strategies, which we call the Gideon strategy, or the diverse approach. Or the diverse approach. The Gideon strategy, this is what we're going to talk about. Gideon went to his people and said, man, you have the victory already. Never ascribe victory to yourself. Ascribe victory to everyone if God have called you to do something. Selflessness is the greatest posture. Dying for something bigger than you is the greatest thing to do in life. So the Gideon strategy 1. Gideon picked a pitcher, he picked a trumpet, and he picked a light, a torch. Pitcher, trumpet, and a torch. These 3 things he picked, and divided the 300 guys to 3 different locations. I'm going to talk about simmering the people who are around you to the people who really have that intent and motive and desire to succeed, not just follow. No. That's how Gideon got the 300. Now, Gideon did not test them. God tested them, which means these people didn't know they were being tested, but they proved worthy. So there are people who have that innate desire to succeed, which will connect and align with the things of God that you will need to connect with as you are going. But the 3 different levels of strategy that leadership must have, that we are going to imbibe here at the Christian Talent Community, Christian Entertainment Community, and I call the Gideon strategy, are these. 1, take your pen and write. 1. The pitcher. The pitcher is like the earthen pot. Gideon picked an earthen pot and he put the trumpet inside, and he put a torch or a fire, something that is lit fire, a torch inside. So the pitcher. What is the pitcher? For us to be able to achieve our dreams, I call the pitcher, which is the pot, as the dreamer. It's the person who has the dream. And when a man has a dream, there are so many people who have something similar. So you need a dreamer in your midst, the person who has completed the dream. Like I'm talking to you now, everything we're doing is in me. I know that the dreamer is the content, the message is the carrier the carrier. So he had the dream. The whole dream, God had told him that this, you are the victory guy. He had it with him because it's loud when it hits the floor. Once it's hit the ground running, it's very loud. So he had the pitch. The pitcher. The second thing is the torch. The torch Gideon carried is also can be ascribed, can be said to be also those who think. Torch, when you point the torchlight, it gives you a sense of direction. So one, you need people who can think and create sense of direction from the dream that you have. So I call them the thinkers, the strategic frontliners. They are those where the dreamer's job ends, because the dreamer's job is about what do we do, what I want to do, what I have, what I'm given. The thinker's job is how we are going to do it. So every dreamer must have a thinker around him. That means the pitcher must have a torchlight with him so that we can be able to progress. The beamer is about the torchlight is about procedures, about direction, it's about process. You have to do that. Then the final thing that Gideon had that excited me was the trumpet. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the trumpet can be likened to storytellers. Like what I'm doing now, every human being can have at least all of them in him if he builds them and skillfully harness them. That's why you see me doing all I'm doing now. I'm a dreamer, I'm a torchlight, I'm a storyteller, and I'm telling you the story how we can succeed. Do you know what it is? If 1,000 Christian talents give at least 6,000 naira, that's 6 million naira. You can get any hotel that is sizable for events, and you can be able to project all your content online anywhere. And you can even start a mini online TV, because what I'm doing now, this is a television. The monopoly is taken away from every other person. This is the television. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to stop here. Join us at the Christian Entertainment Community. We have started. The first thing we want to do, I want you to reach out to me, drop some message there, drop your comment, your opinion, what you think. Where do you think we should begin? We already began somewhere, but I just want to hear you. What else do you think we should be doing right? Because we cannot send food to people who are not card-carrying members. We cannot send help to those who are, for now, we must have help those especially who have the household of faith. But if we join our hands together, we can go very far. So drop your number or reach me on DM, drop your message. Let's chat. We'll keep talking. And when it's time for registration, you can register, because I know the times right now, they are very stringent times, but God, and with focus, we can get out of this. Let's focus and build us a community. A community. Do you know what it's like when you are gifted and you don't have the money though, but somehow you are living in an estate that you pay less than you expect. Instead of paying 1 million, you are paying 300,000, and everything is on ground. It's possible. Who says it's not possible? Join us. Your music is not just about music. Your music is about worship. Your comedy, your fashion is not just about you. It's about the essence of life. You are just a drop of the big plan, the big kingdom dream. You cannot be on earth, be blessed, and be struggling and suffering. Reach me, talk to us, drop your messages there, and I will respond, because the conversation has begun. The next time we'll meet, we'll tell you how far we have gone. People are registering. There are lots of registration going on. I cannot show you the cards here now, but what I'll do is I'll give you this book for free and your card, membership card, by the time you register. So reach me. My name is Obus Bezali Brother. I sing and I talk for a living. In other words, I trade attention for a living. So don't go nowhere. Reach us. Drop your comments at the comment statement, or go on DM. Reach us. Whatever question, whatever opinion, what your idea is, go there. Dig deep. Let's dig deep. Let's make Nigeria a better place. Let's make our destiny a better place. We cannot be drowned in Nigeria. We can only live above. When men say there is a casting down, what do we say? God bless you.